Hey guys, I just stumbled on to one of my favorite things to do again, playing guitar, and this is probably the closest I feel to actually being a musician is when I'm engaged in this activity, other than when I get to jam with somebody, which is very rare, unfortunately. But online, I go to a website called guitarmasterclass.net, and they've got something called a scale generator. So this is kind of a two-part thing that I do. I use YouTube because YouTube is the reason I got back involved in music, and I've said that before in videos, and I can't overstate that. Having all these resources on YouTube is the reason I'm involved in music again. But I want to show this to you guys just because it is so powerful for me. It makes me feel instantly like I'm a musician. But okay, so here's the website. I know a lot of you guys know this. Guitarmasterclass.net. And then once you're there, one of the buttons up above says Scale Generator. What I've done is I've gone to, and you can create any kind of scale you want here, and they have really, really unusual stuff that I don't know anything about. But if you pick minor pentatonic, which is kind of our standard rock and blues scale that I need to spend more time with, because that's the building blocks of everything that kind of my shredder guys are involved in. So I pick minor pentatonic, and then you can pick the key here, which I clicked A because there's another area that said this is a really good spot to spend time in because it's middle of the neck. Anyway, so you can actually, with this button right here, go up and down the neck and see all the different versions of A minor pentatonic. This is so valuable. But for the exercise I'm doing, I'm going to stay right here in the middle. A minor pentatonic box starting at the 5th fret. Then, if you guys don't know about this, this is a huge, I think, benefit. It's totally free, and I use it continuously. And so I've got my A minor pentatonic, and I pretty much have this box memorized, but I like to look at it and then maybe bump one down and look at a different shape. But for this exercise, just going to stay right there. And then I go to YouTube, and I found A minor pentatonic backing track. And there are hundreds, no, maybe I'll just say thousands of unique backing tracks in different scales on YouTube for free. I've almost finished this one, so I'm going to back it off a little bit. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the backing track, and I listen to it while I'm looking at this scale shape. So I don't need to be on YouTube anymore. That's just going to play in the background. But I'm looking at the scale shape, and I just start kind of making little adjustments to this box shape. And when I get bored with this particular 5th fret, I move up one, and I start looking at A minor pentatonic in this shape, or I move it down a little bit. But this is so fulfilling to be looking at a scale shape, having it sync up. You're in the right space. In an audio sense, if you can sense different keys when things are out, you'll know. And you don't have to be a really accomplished musician to recognize when you're in the right key. So I'm going to shut up now. Just know that I'm going to be looking at this. And let me see if I can get myself set up here. I'm back on the Viper, LTD Viper, with the Yamaha THR-10X, moderate volume. But set up so I could just do some lead stuff. So I'm going to start the backing track. All right. And then I go back to the scale generator page so I can just visualize where I am here. guitar volume from the amp. And I mean, you can stay as basic as you want first, just with the box pattern. Here it is. And it shows you where your key notes are, where the root notes are. A, A, A. So I'm just reading a book about beginning to solo guitar, and the book basically says, know this shape, but then once you know that shape, start to make it your own, start to do little reversals, slides, but you're still working inside the shape. And I find that very comforting, because my brain's telling me I'm in the rhythm, and if I bump this up to another shape, it's still A minor pentatonic, but now I'm working up here, which, you know, I don't spend a lot of time up here, and I should. Anyways, hey guys, I wanted to share that. This is one of the exercises that I get into to try and, break out of the doldrums of kind of practicing on my own. Because when I'm not involved with a teacher, I kind of run into a rut. And getting one of these backing tracks and getting a scale shape in front of me, super helpful. It's all completely free. And anyways, guys, keep a guitar in your hands, and I hope to have some more videos up soon, because this is the stuff that really inspires me, and we'll be in touch.